golf. We got day 2 of the bro split. We just warmed up with a little hill sprinting. Today's focus is going to be hamstrings and shoulders. We got a nice little surprise for this day 2. We're training kind of an Olympic lifting style day. So it's going to combine hamstrings and shoulders. And yeah, started off with a hill. Got our VO2 max. And it is a beautiful 98-degree day. All warmed up, working up a sweat. Now we're going to do some sprints and then go lift. Strong work, Mom.
Alright guys, I decided that I was going to take the liberty of voicing over this video because this is a pretty new style of training for me and likely a new style of training for you guys to even be viewing. So I thought I would walk you guys through my mentality for this workout in each set. I've been seeing a lot of propaganda surrounding the Chinese weightlifting system, and I don't just mean lifting weights, but rather the Olympic style weightlifting where it's heavy on the deadlifts, hang cleans, the jerks, the snatches, and I myself right here am warming up with some snatches, and I have my hands pretty close together when it's just the bar. I don't stick with that distance between each other, but rather I slowly spread my arms out, and I'm really trying to ease into this, not let any ego get in the way, use really good form on everything, because this, as you will see, is a pretty masterful movement. It's something that takes a lot of practice, and I didn't have a lot of practice going into it, and I think I should have maybe got some coaching and maybe just, you know, really slowly, incrementally built up the weight, because with my first rep of 95 pounds, I kind of tweak my shoulder because I get a hybrid of the swing and shoulder, you know, activation in it. It's not all swing on the way up. I get a little bit of shoulder when it right here when it doesn't get up all the way. That one kind of tweaks it. The following 2 reps are pretty good, but after this I basically go into one 95-pound snatch, and then I think like 10, maybe 8 behind the back shoulder presses, because I'm working shoulders today too. And since, you know, there's the common like hang clean and press basically, or clean and jerk, those are you know, a lot of hamstring and shoulders. So I figured this bro split day was going to be hamstrings and shoulders in one day, and then I'd go into like some hamstring isolation accessory and shoulder isolation accessory. But why Olympic style training for my hamstring day? Because it looks fun and it works explosiveness, which is something that I've really been craving, something I've really been trying to work on lately, and something that's very important to me. Your posterior chain is instrumental in explosiveness, and hamstrings are one of the dominant muscle groups in your posterior chain. So I figured I'd try to work hamstrings with explosive movements. Right here, you can see me for one set trying to combine the explosiveness in my hamstrings and posterior chain using hang clean with some shoulder strengthening work, basically by turning it into a hang clean and press for 5 reps. And it is pretty challenging. I can do a hang clean and press for 5 pretty easily, and I could do a hang clean for 5 pretty easily too, but combining the two, doing a shoulder press after every single hang clean rep, it's a lot harder. So then right here I go up to 155, and this truly is an RPE 10 on the second rep. Could barely even get it up. We do get it up and try to keep, you know, pretty good form, but man, you could see that this rep is a total grind. And after this I go up to 185 but chicken out of the press, so I just get a 1 rep clean, and then I chicken out of a power clean at 225 as well, because the shoulder is already feeling like just a little sus from that 95-pound rep, and so I don't want to push it. I really try to just listen to my body. I should have gotten coaching or watched some more videos, or just really slowly built up, maybe not even touched 95 pounds without doing, I don't know, 85 or something like that first, just to kind of make sure that my body is ready for the 95-pound snatch. I think it's just that first initial rep I didn't get it up high enough, so I forced my shoulder to carry it up all the way, and the angle it was at, I think, just joggled my shoulder around. But enough of that. It was fun. It was really cool trying a new thing. And after that, we go into 55-pound single leg RDLs for 2 sets of 4 each leg, and we try to lift it back up as explosively as possible, as you can see right here. This really works balance, and I love the unilateral work because you're sprinting out of a unilateral stance, of course, and a lot of athletic endeavors you do are in that staggered unilateral stance instead of what I believe is called a biped stance. In my previous bro split series, I would do a lot of Zercher good mornings for my hamstrings, or I'd do deadlifts. And the reason why I didn't do deadlifts today is because, and I'll talk about this on my Thursday workout video, which is just, legs and squat as well, is that when you are doing heavy deadlifts and squats 2 times per week, your spine is sustaining a little bit of microfracture accumulation. And if you don't take some time to rest, those will build up and lead to some back problems, some spine problems, and maybe some just normal spinal fractures. And so when I can, I like to give my spine time to recover from those. And with powerlifting training, there's a lot of compounding deadlift and squat pressure on your back. Obviously, I'm squatting and deadlifting twice a week when I'm doing my powerlifting style training. So right now when I have a week off and I'm on the bro split, I put those both onto one day and kind of minimize the sets and reps so that my accumulation of microfractures is not as abundant. Finishing off here, we have some lateral raises. I believe I'm going for either 3 sets of 10 or 3 sets of 12, but basically just some higher rep pump work, trying to really focus the side delts, because that is one of the most aesthetic muscle groups that I really need to work on, I think, or I should say I really want to work on. I want that wide shoulder ratio, and that is just how I'm kind of finishing off. So key takeaways from this video: always prioritize explosiveness with your training because it is a higher form of human expression. If people are walking all their life, if that's the basic unit of movement that humans all experience, in over age, like when you see geriatric people having a hard time walking, their life is diminishing. So sprinting, if walking is just standard life, sprinting is extra life. Explosiveness is more abundant life. So always try to gear your training towards explosiveness, no matter what you're doing, because it is the hardest thing to gain and the easiest thing to lose. Second key takeaway: when you're trying a new movement, take it very slow, master the basics and all of the little, minute details that go into the movement. Don't try to force it right away because most people get injured outside of the gym. Very few times do people actually get injured, actually training, unless they're trying something new and being overly ambitious with it too quickly, rushing their body, making mistakes. That is how more injury happens. That's how it happens more times than not, I should say. There's overuse injuries, there's, ego lifting and stuff like that, but more times than not, it is just trying a new thing quicker than your body can handle and without mastery of the movement. And I'm also finishing up with some ab work. I try to microdose abs each day, and you can see right here a little bit of the umbilical hernia that I have. It's just like a little kind of lip my stomach has. Sometimes it flares up more than others. It's pretty weird, and I don't know, maybe I'll get surgery for it at some point. The more lean I get, the more prominent it seems to appear, and when I flex my abs in a certain way, it pops out a little bit too, which is very unfortunate, but we're still going to stay on the grind anyway. And we are also doing hanging leg swings to decompress the lower back. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more bro split, and God bless you guys. Peace out. I love y'all, and I will see y'all next time.